We are very sorry to inform you
that it is not possible to offer you admission to the class of 2018 this year.
We received an overwhelming number of applications from 5-time student body presidents,
to 2-term U.S. presidents, to
professional actors, to YouTube-trained
woodblockists. We very much appreciate
the hundreds
and hundreds of hours you sacrificed over the years,
decades, to show your interest in Berkeley,
Harvard. But since you simply did not make a good
addition to our diversity statistics, you will miss the opportunity
to take a bookbinding class and
be a nudist vegan. We cannot predict
with any certainty whether or not an individual will actually succeed here.
In fact, most of those who were admitted were
legacies. We wish you all the best in all your future endeavors.
Sincerely, the Berkeley
Harvard Admissions Committee.
Congratulations! We're pleased to welcome you to the class of 2018 at Welsley College. Wellesley has so much to offer its students: a wonderful alumni network, a naked man statue, and a 12.5-time Golden Globe-nominated satire news show. Pre-recorded from Wellesley College, you're watching Boobtube.
Coming up on today's episode, more Chris Christie news, and getting ready for Marathon Monday. Welcome to Wellesley College Television Boobtube. I'm Tara Gupta.
And I'm Lucy Shen.
Last month, Michelle Bachmann told talk show host Lars Larson that the gay community have so bullied the American people. Since when has Michelle Bachmann been part of the gay community?
Over 7 million Americans have signed up for Obamacare, 8 million more than Paul Ryan expected.
After the bridge scandal trial and during a series of shocking turns of events bordering on chaos, the investigation has revealed that 1. Chris Christie ate lunch at 1 p.m. today, 2. Chris Christie ate dinner at 6 p.m., and 3. Chris Christie changed his name to Matthew Matthews.
The U.S. State Department's Art and Embassies program has announced it is buying a $400,000 sculpture for the Islamabad embassy. BuzzFeed called the piece "Camel Staring at Needle." This piece is part of a larger collection featuring camel staring at your face and camel singing along to Fergie's My Humps.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
This election season, vote for the only candidate who has it all. Honesty, integrity, transparency, communication, science, binders, binding contracts, buying contacts, vision, visionary, airplanes, staplers, leader, follower, Twitter, Instagram, me, you, us.
Vote 2014. Only your voice can speak for you.
George W. Bush has been showing off his new paintings featuring leaders like Russia's Vladimir Putin, Iraq's Nouri al-Maliki, and Afghanistan's Hamid Karzai. In related news, Russia, Iraq, and Afghanistan have declared war on the U.S.
There's good news for Christians and stoner Christians. Easter this year's on 420. That means you too can rise again and again and again.
Speaking of the Virgin Mary Jane, we'll be cheering on 36,000 runners in the Boston Marathon the next day.
Talk about the ultimate runner's high.
And now to Maya on the Street.
Hey everyone, spring is here, which means it's the time when we make major decisions about something that's gonna happen 5 months from now. That's right, it's the housing lottery. Do you have any ghost stories of dorms?
I've been on East Campus very few times, but one time I went there and it was the first time I was there, and a hawk grazed the top of my head with its talon as it went in and snatched a chipmunk that was like 10 feet in front of me. And then for like a year I was like, I'm not going there.
Once I was in the bathroom and I saw a boy. He might have been a ghost.
I bet that was so scary. I bet that was really scary.
It was.
Were you shaking in your flip-flops?
Just a little bit, you know.
Do you know where the orchard apartments are?
Is that like a place?
Yeah. Can you try to give me directions to French House?
Get in the access van and wait. Those are your directions.
Do you know where the French House is?
Yeah, it's on the shuttle.
It's on the shuttle.
Like sketch, you know?
What's the craziest thing you'd be willing to do for a good lottery number?
That bird dance that you have.
The eagle! So you go up and you swoop down like a majestic eagle. Go back up and then swoop down and you approach the camera. All right, here's what I've learned. Housing is really confusing and really scary, and I'm glad I'm going abroad. Back to the studio.
A graffiti wall was set up in the field house as an outlet for students to write input on the 2025 gymnasium renovations. This wall was torn down shortly thereafter because Wellesley likes its students to be able to express their opinions.
As long as they can tear them down and completely disregard them.
The Wellesley College choir trip to the University of Virginia was interrupted when an angry mob of basketball fans set a couch on fire in the streets of rural Virginia. The choir immediately burst out singing, "This couch is on fire!"
The members of the class of 2018 started a Facebook page and have been bonding over shared interests, TV shows, movies, relationships, sexual preferences, perfect first dates. Wait, this is OkCupid.
In the midst of the housing process, you'll hear statements of consolation like, Munger is seriously beautiful. Eastside can't be that far. And living in a triple that should be a single will be like a walk down memory lane. Remember, before Wellesley, when you were still in the closet?
Yeah, well, thanks for watching Boobtube. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
And most importantly, stay perky.
What's on the Boobtube? What's on the Boobtube?